It is cold and it is windy. Can I break par on 9 holes? We are about to find out. Let's get going. Wow, totally slipped on that first shot. All right, got 105 in. I'm gonna hit a little punchy pitching wedge because it's so cold and I'm into about 15-mile-an-hour wind. Ball down here. We got the pin up there. A little bit of tree trouble up in here, but we're gonna chip us up on the green.
That second shot was actually a hosel rocket if you didn't notice. But after a good chip from a tough spot, I've got about 40 to 50 feet left for par.
Wow, crazy conditions. You can tell by walking on the green that the green is frozen underneath. It's thawed on top, so it's not damaging the green, but it's probably only like a quarter of an inch and then there's a little bit of ice underneath. It's kind of crazy. So we'll see how this ball reacts when I hit it on the green.
Hey, I wanted to cut in real quick on this video and give you a little explanation. As you can tell from the title, this is a video I did not want to put out there, and you will see as you get through this, I played some of the worst golf of my life. I'm not sure when was the last time I shot this high. In fact, editing the video is very painful to watch, and it's just kind of frustrating to see how badly I played. But I wanted to put this out because for 2 reasons. One is I want to let you know that I'm human. That means you're human. We're all human. Bad rounds happen. Golf is a very, very tough sport, but there's also hope at the end. So the other reason I wanted to put this out is because 3 days after I shot this video, I went out and played the best round of the year and one of my lowest 9 holes ever and my best score on this course ever. So that video will be coming out next week. But I wanted to let you know, hang in there, watch this video. I know it's frustrating. I know it's tough watching me hit bad shots, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and the video coming out next week, you guys are really gonna love. All right, let's get back to the action.
All right, I came a little short. Ball here, pin up here.
That was a pretty good chip shot from a tough lie. I've got 6 feet left up the hill for par. And as you can see, I didn't think I was going to make it, but it actually did go in.
I will take it. All right, warming up a little bit from the walk on the last couple holes. Got the real hat on. I didn't actually see my tee shot, and I think it must have just gone over here in the water. I don't know. I never really saw it. Looked into the sun, so we'll just take a drop and hit the next shot.
I airmailed the green with this iron shot and put myself in a really bad spot.
All right, my ball here. It's kind of hard to find with all the leaves, and we're going all the way down there.
This downhill lie I have is completely brutal, and I hit an absolutely terrible shot. You can see me flipping my hands at the ball. Went all the way across the green. The next chip shot was actually pretty good, and then just for fun and to show off, I go ahead and tap it in with the wedge from 3 feet.
Much better. This is a challenge today, man. It's just tough. So, all right, double there. On to the next short par 4, back into the wind. Hit driver, see how close I can get to the green. I didn't see my drive at all, but apparently I hit it quite a bit right. I've got about 70 or 80 yards, and I'm gonna hit it up over this tree with my 56-degree wedge.
This is a crazy bad lie on the side of the hill, and I absolutely chunk it, which isn't a terrible shot from where I was. Now this chip shot in, normally I hit it about there and it'll bounce and roll up or over the green, but with it being so muddy and soft, it ended up really short. And then this chip, my gosh. There's no excuse for that. That is just absolutely bad. Now the putt I've got down the hill, it's about 40 feet. And this is really a pretty good putt. I wish it had gone a little longer, but as it rolls down the hill, it breaks a lot to the left. And then what am I doing here? I don't know how I missed this 5-footer, but that's the way it goes.
That is brutal, man. It's cold, it's windy. The grass is like the greens are fast because they're kind of frozen-ish. And then but the ground is muddy and soft, so it just makes it difficult. So we'll adapt. We'll hit a good shot here on this par 5.
I'm not sure how I pulled it off, but this is an absolutely great drive. One of my best shots of the day by far.
Finally hit a good shot. I've got about 280 in. I'm going to hit 3 wood, see how close I can get up to the green on this par 5.
In hindsight, I definitely should have hit my 4 hybrid instead of 3 wood here. And this 3 wood goes almost nowhere.
But whatever.
I've got 6 iron in from about 160 into a strong wind. And I hit a decent shot, but you can see me looking back at the divot to try to figure out why I pushed it so far right. Not my best chip shot in, but I am happy to be on the green putting for par. I've got about 30 or 40 feet, and this is a pretty good 2-putt from so far away from the hole.
Well, I'm definitely not playing very well today. I feel like I'm going to stop keeping score, and I'm going to start counting how many good shots I've hit, which I think is like 3 at one chip shot. So anyways, we got a par 3. It's playing about 140. I'm going to hit a little 7 iron, see if I can hit the back of the hill over the green. Poor shot, came short. Ball here, pin all the way up here. But like you've seen before, I'm going to actually aim for the hill and let it trickle back down to the hole.
This chip shot goes about twice as far up the hill as I would like, and it rolls back past the hole about 12 feet away. And look at this putt. Are you kidding me? This just kind of shows how bad the day is going for me.
Another hole, another bogey. So let's focus in on these last 3 holes, see if we hit a few good shots, maybe get a putt to go in. The greens are pretty choppy. It's winter, it's almost December, so not much you can ask. So hit a good couple shots here on the next 3 holes and see how we can finish out.
I chunked this 4 hybrid off the tee, and I'm over here and I've got some tree trouble. And this next shot is just silliness. I can't even believe it. I'm trying to go hit like a low punch shot to the right of the tree, around it, kind of a little hook to the left of that pine tree. But instead, I hit this tree, and you can see the tracer. It goes straight up the tree and starts bouncing around in the tree behind me. And somehow it bounces forward and ends up to my right.
That's the best shot I've ever hit in my life.
This next shot in is actually a pretty good strike. I end up hitting it farther right than I wanted to, and it catches one little branch and falls down way short of the green. Now this chip shot up is just not very good at all. It should be a very easy, straightforward chip, and I just roast it way over the top of the green. After 5 really bad shots, I hit an absolutely great chip shot. Rolls down the hill, ends up about 12 inches away. I'm even able to tap it in with my wedge. I hit this drive way to the right. And it wasn't in a terrible spot, although it's lying in some of the pine needles under this pine tree. And really, I have a pretty open shot, just go up over the tree, and I just absolutely chunk the shot. But after a wonderful break from the golf gods, the ball actually ends up on the green in regulation, and I'm putting for birdie. My first putt was pretty good, but ended up a few feet short. But luckily, I can just tap it in for a much-needed par.
We made it. It took a while. We're here on the last hole. So let's hit a couple good shots, see if we can maybe get a par or a birdie, or even an eagle on this par 5.
My tee shot goes, yep, you guessed it, way right. In fact, it's so far right, it's actually out of bounds. So I have to re-tee and hit my 3rd shot, and it is a doozy. What a terrible tee shot. That might be the worst tee shot I've hit the entire year. The camera missed the 4th shot, but don't worry, there wasn't much to look at.
It's actually a pretty good shot, really.
After a decent iron shot, I'm left with this low, runny chip shot that I'm just trying to get close to the green. Another poor chip shot leaves me with a very lengthy putt. And either it's that leaf I should have moved, or just my bad luck for the day, and this putt just misses.
I hit 3 good shots, so that's not too bad for 9 holes, but we'll see what we do. Like, subscribe, comment below, Thanks, guys. Have a great day.